Keto, vegan, paleo, Atkins, kosher, detox, fasting, raw, keto, vegan, paleo, Atkins, kosher, detox, fasting, raw, keto, vegan, paleo, Atkins, kosher, detox, fasting, raw. Without trying to start a debate, in this episode, I'm going to tell you why all the popular diets you see out there will work, because they have these 3 things in common. Hi, I'm Harry of RealNutritionMD. What I'd like to do here is talk about realistic approaches to health, nutrition, and all things wellness. If that's the kind of stuff you're into, hit like, subscribe, and spread the word. Let's begin. When we start talking about all the nutrition plans that are out there, things can get pretty heated because many of us are so passionately rooted in our diet philosophies. And when they're challenged or questioned, we can get defensive, arguments escalate, people take sides, and then it starts to look like some of the craziness you see in political and religious disputes. Oh, I get it. There are a lot of diet options out there, and there have been a ton of people that have been successful in so many different kinds, and everyone's going to have a preference, and that's completely okay. When we get down to it, there are simply different strokes for different folks.
Now the world don't move to the beat of just one drum.
What you talking about, Will?
And just about every sound nutrition plan that focuses on weight control includes these 3 foundational pillars. Number 1, more veggies. 9 out of 10 Americans fail to meet their produce requirements. So I think it's safe for me to say that you aren't getting enough vegetables. Ooh. Shame, shame, shame. And no matter what food philosophy you abide by, vegetables are a big part of that program. Vegetables have a bunch of perks, like being low in calories and being able to fill you up, and also to provide you with the nutrients it needs to fight diseases like heart disease, diabetes, even some cancers. You hear it in the media all the time, but you don't need to fall in love with kale or cauliflower in order to reap the rewards that vegetables have to offer. Your thing could be green beans,
Greens, potatoes, tomatoes,
spinach, broccoli, carrots, peppers, cabbage, lettuce, or any other vegetable for that matter. The idea is to get a variety of them in and find plenty of ways to enjoy their awesomeness. Personally, a layered approach is what I used to build good veggie habits. Veggie habits. Start with a food you already like. Let's say lasagna or pot roast. And then layer it on top of some salad, leafy greens, or some sort of other vegetable. This can help you explore new foods while enjoying the ones that you already eat. And then from there, you can enjoy them in many other ways. Fold that newly discovered veggie into an omelet, for example. Explore it on its own through different cooking techniques, like roasting or sauteing them, or adding different flavors. The possibilities are endless. If you simply can't stand the taste of vegetables, here's some food for thought. In time and repeated exposure, the aversion to the bitterness of vegetables disappears. That's because in our saliva, there are specific proteins that assign taste perception, and they are major factors in influencing our food preferences and eating behaviors. When you consistently expose yourself to eating plants, you just don't change your mind about liking them. You also change your taste buds at a molecular level. Stepping up your vegetable game can greatly improve the way you look and feel. Number 2, less sugar. You can blame biology for your sweet tooth. Why? We are hardwired to have a preference to sugars, and this drive is universal because our body's go-to form of fuel is glucose. Sugar makes food taste good and addictive. So food companies add it to everything, from breads, to soups, to salad dressings, to cereals, yogurts, and more. There's nothing wrong with sugar because we need it. We're just having way too much of it. On average, North Americans take in more than 19 teaspoons of sugar per day. This doesn't help our waistline at all, which is why just about every single diet plan emphasizes less sugar. And number 3, emphasis on whole foods. I'm on board with any program that emphasizes whole foods over the heavily processed stuff. And this is one thing that all the popular diets out there can agree on. Overly processed foods have been linked to weight gain. Studies have shown, and scientists have theorized, that it's because these overly processed items lack the fiber found in many whole foods. Fiber adds bulk to our foods, and research suggests that by simply adding more fiber-rich things in our lives, that can help us lose weight nearly as well as all the other trendy fad diets. Newer research suggests that it's simply easier to overeat processed foods. Think of how long it takes for you to eat a fast food sandwich for dinner compared to eating a plate with fish, broccoli, salad, and brown rice. Researchers conducted a similar experiment along those lines, and they found that people ate 500 calories more per day when eating heavily processed foods, and they gained an average of 2 pounds in 30 days. They ate more, they ate faster, and they experienced changes in their appetite regulating hormones that make it harder to feel full. Those very same folks ended up losing 2 pounds when given the whole foods diet, suggesting that prioritizing whole foods can help regulate your appetite and weight. To sum it all up, diet philosophies can differ when it comes to which foods they choose to emphasize, but that's okay. The evidence and research shows that there's no single best way to lose weight. The goal is to select an approach that's sustainable for you. If you're okay living without pasta and rice, perhaps a low-carb centered diet emphasizing vegetables and high-quality meats and seafoods is a good fit for you. Vegans and vegetarians can lose weight by choosing fruits, veggies, whole grains, and plant proteins. Whatever diet appeals to you and your way of living, focusing on more vegetables, less sugar, and whole foods is something that all diet plans promote. Till next time.
You made it! You made it! You made it!